So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's managed to get rid. And here's the chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Zielinski short changes him with that pass. Vlahovic looking to penetrate on. He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Pavard gets rid without sophistication. Kolumuani. And here's Vlahovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Clips it so gently. Zielinski. McKennie. Barella. Mkhitaryan. Locatelli. Barella, Martinez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Martinez has found the net here, of course.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That's a sharp pass. Mkhitaryan clears.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's a good run down the left. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Zielinski! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that has been cleared. Martinez, he's got the shot away! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kolumuani. Now it's McKennie. He's found a way through. A lot of space there. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's...
Oh, what a mistake! And it's just the goalkeeper to beat. Always Konami! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Stefan de Vrij. Pavard. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He won't be happy with that one. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Mkhitaryan. He's in plenty of space here. Martinez. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Barella. And it's Locatelli. He's not got that quite right. That's headed upfield. He's had it taken off him. Douglas Luiz. Vlahovic. McKennie. And he was quick to react. And Inter now could counter-attack. That has been cut short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. This is promising. That's a little off target. Koopmeiners. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Douglas Luiz. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That is ended up in no man's land. Kalulu gets it clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Koopmeiners. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That's a decent clearance. It's a sharp pass.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
McKennie has it in a wide position. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Douglas Luiz, McKennie, Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. So what can they make of this? Pressing high and with purpose. Dumfries and Pavard. Now Dumfries. Pavard. And Bastoni. Stefan de Vrij. Bastoni. To Barella. Zielinski. McKennie. Kolomuani. And here's Vlahovic. Zielinski. McKennie. Bastoni attempts a clearance. And the ball's a good one here. Pass somewhat off target. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Çalhanoğlu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Barella. Now it's Zielinski.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vlahovic. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 16, numero 8, numero 26, numero 6. Lasciano il campo il numero 2, il numero 11.
Somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Sostituzione.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Gonzalez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a look and plays it forward. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Yildiz finds himself offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Vlahovic. And he's gone looking for safety. 2 minutes to be added on. Locatelli. Gatti. No, that's been intercepted. De Vrij with the clearance. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
I 90 regolamentari si chiudono con un pareggio, si giocheranno 30 minuti supplementari. Cambio di giocatori.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Taremi. Oh, good ball. There's the hit! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato
Inter Milan
minuto
take the
dei
lead.
supplementari. Numero 9.
Locatelli. Vlahovic. Oh, well played. De Vrij getting this one clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bremer. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, that was never going to make it. Mkhitaryan. Now Fratesi. Carlos Augusto. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Colomwani. Passing is crisp and sharp. Colomwani! No, not quite. That looks a good ball through. Big chance, must now the finish! And that would have won it.
Fratesi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
In by Çalhanoğlu. That has been knocked clear. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3. Lascia il campo per il
And we're off for the final time.
Attenzione, un cambio.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's in! And the shots! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
This is quite a battle. Gatti spots it and intercepts. He can get that clear. He is through here. Taremi. Oh, look at the space here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's picked out the run. Gonzalez. And the finish! That's another chance. And he thumps it clear. And it's Locatelli.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Yildiz. Oh, important interception. In comes the corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is it. Time for no more.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Taremi steps up for his penalty. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So this one to restore parity. And he puts it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Thuram is the second man to step up for his team. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
This then to level matters.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Mkhitaryan will take the third penalty. That's a good penalty.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
So this one to restore parity.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Fratesi is the fourth man to step forward for them. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? That's it. It is done. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more.
The action has already started.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's in! Shapes to shoot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Coman. Musiala. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Elliott. Darwin. Oh, he's onto this. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Kane. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Elliott. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Goretzka. Olise receives it. Olise! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
No goals as yet. Szoboszlai. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nunez. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Works it forward. Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Olise. Oh, well played. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Musiala gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Nunez. it's Koeman. And here's Kane. Goretzka. Oh, that's fabulous. There's no flag. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Diaz, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kim Min-jae, aim forwards. Szoboszlai. Olise. And he can clear it away. And they're back on the ball again. Endo. Shifted upfield. Koeman, he is through here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bernard, referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level. Certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back underway.
Bayern Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Could move up a gear here. Played back in. Has a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Bayern Munich were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Szoboszlai has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that has left him in a heap. Endo. Elliott. Nunez! And now they can clear their lines. Musiala. Olise. Van Dijk. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And it's Salah. That has not gone well. That's headed upfield.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Szoboszlai. Olise, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a look and plays it forward. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Mohamed Salah. Swings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Kane. And here's Mohamed Salah. There they go, hunting in packs. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Coming on the field, number 27, Leiber.
Kimmich.
Number 25,
Olise.
substitution.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So much time and space here. Diaz is there to clear. Bayern Munich do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Can he get it through?
Substitution on the field, number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 2, coming on the field.
Bayern Munich have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Into the last quarter of an hour. That is a brilliant interception.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. It's going to be another throw.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Joe Calino. Coming on to replace him is number 45, Pavlovic. Substitutions taking place.
That looks a good ball through. Dyer spots it and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Muller. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that was very necessary.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's got away, it's Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Chiesa. Endo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Elise. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a short respite for the players as
Just
they
a quick
prepare
announcement.
themselves
We would
for
like to
another
inform
30
you that
minutes.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety. Substitution.
Into extra time we go. And Dyke kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking tidy in possession here. Shota. He's had a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
4 minutes in extra time is...
And it didn't take him long.
20.
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gravenberg driving forward. Gakpo. Big chance! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and their start...
Kane! He scores! And with extra time approaching halfway, he scores critically. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here. Jota. And Alexander-Arnold. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dyer. Lima. Half-time, extra time.
Hello everybody, and please join me
it is
in
coming
wishing
down to those
happy
last 15
wedding
minutes.
anniversary
A
of one of
truly
our fan club
attritional
members.
affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field, number 17.
And we're off for the final time.
Is number 10.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Soboslai having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And he's gone back. Gravenberg! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Szoboszlai. That's been cut out, well played. Now he's off and running. Bayern Munich are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Dyer gets rid without sophistication. Davis wins the duel this time. Well, fatigue is really taking its toll now. Now that's well seen too. The pass is intercepted. Ball's gone astray. Coman, good read, needed to be. And he's quick to get it clear again. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Jota is fouled. Oh, that is a nice... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. That's that, the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that some... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I have to say, Peter, that Lucas Hernandez has a wonderful approach to the game of giving everything for every outing. And I suppose his talents is a real show of that. A natural centre-back with his covering and pace to play left-back, left wing-back as well, and centre-back.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Doué. Gonzalo Ramos. Odd chance to finish. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Doué. Hakimi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Højlund. Eriksson on a strong run down the right. That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well read, and the danger is averted. It's gone out for a throw-in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, can he get onto this? Gonzalo Ramos. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great ball if he can get there. Great hit! Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's been drilled forward. Oh, what a ball! Doué. Fabian Ruiz.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Dembele. Oh, he's got the shot away! No mistake! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 19.
And that has added a whole big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an excellent interception. Quality ball. Lee Kang-in looks to get on the end of this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's been cut out, well played. Zirkzee. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Lee Kang-in. That's a nicely measured pass. That's a little off target. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Eriksson. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, what has happened? And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kimpembe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Terrific header! It's in!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Oh, easy pickings there. Doué. João Neves. And Doué. That is a great pick out. Zirkzee chasing after it. Casemiro. Eriksson. Fabian Ruiz. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. And he's got the beating of his man. Lee Kang-in! It's anyone's ball now. And he's quick to get it clear again. Lee Kang-in tries across. Menu, no way through. And it's Eriksson. Pinches it off him.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Can he get away here? Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Menu. He's had a shot! Loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here! The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Doué. Hakimi. He's had it taken off him. Menu.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Hakimi cuts it out. Doué.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gonzalo Ramos. He's played him through.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is a brilliant interception. Due. Lee Kang-in. Gonzalo Ramos. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good-looking ball. Due. Nice. There's the shot! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Number 2, KAKI. Substitution on the field, number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is quite a battle.
20.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Coming on the field, number 15, number 6, Lisandro Martinez.
Fabian
Number
Ruiz.
3,
A
Masraoui.
game with so
Number
much to
23,
recommend it. Fabulous
Shaw.
contest, but
Number
still
7,
no clear winner.
Mason
It's a
Mount.
very open game
Substitutions
and
taking
an
place.
exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's gone. Has a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hernandez clears it away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hakimi.
They've got to be
There
quick
will be
moving
1
this
minute
forward.
Added time.
We are into overtime. Kvaratskhelia. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Just a quick request today for
Well,
everyone
fitness
to please
and
kindly
fatigue, the
remove
key
any
factors
cars
now
on
as
the
we
road
head for
outside the
extra
stadium.
time.
Substitution.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Manchester United pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And reclaimed it in a trice. Lee Kang-in. Vitinha. There's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Kvaratskhelia. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mazraoui hurtling down that right flank. Now this could be a chance. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mazraoui. To Martinez. And it's Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. That's a throw. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Half-time, extra
And we
time.
come to you now with a quick request for
Yeah,
support
it is coming
for
down
our
to those
World
last
Charity
15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Casemiro. Coming on to replace him is number 25, Ugarte.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Vitinha, Hernandez, Lee Kang-in. Pass somewhat off target. Højlund is herring after that one. Zirkzee. Oh, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mount.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he's straight offside. Hakimi. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify.
Now the finish! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain.
And yes, it's him again.
25 minutes in extra time is
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And the
Lee
shot!
Kang-in.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Mazraoui.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Caught offside that time.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back.
There will be one.
Well, they shouldn't be
minute at a
dawdling at
time.
this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the
A quick
game.
reminder today that smoking is only
So Jim, how
allowed
do you
in
reflect
areas shown
on what
this
we've
map.
seen?
Thank you for
Manchester
your
United
cooperation.
definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And here's Barcola. Goalkeeper's ball. Here's Barcola. Foot in. He's under a lot of pressure there. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football, because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world can't always make it work. You have to make it work yourself. And he has stuck at it. And I'm really delighted to see the application beginning now to pay off. Good style.
Well, to disagree with that, it is the sort of situation he thrives in. And he's whipped it across. Barcola! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Gabriel, quarter of an hour played. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. White moved on forwards. Engages and forces him off the ball. Look at the space here. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Trossard.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice, and here's Jesus. Zinchenko. Keeper has taken decisive action.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Zinchenko. Havertz. Havertz delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the finish! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Skims one in. Can he finish? It's in for the pieces.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. He's played him through. Nuno Mendes. And here's Trossard. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, it's played into... Oh, what a climb! Big moment! Massive goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Gabriel Jesus demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Le numéro 9.
Arsenal go into the lead. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And smartly reclaimed. Vitinha. Chance for the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That has been cut short. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... There's the hit! And he hits the net!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bakula!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's well spotted. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Big chance! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Now the manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Fabian Ruiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he latch on to this? Keeper sees it all the way. Barcola. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Attention, changement.
Shot a goal! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's a little off target. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Here's Barcola. Hernandez cuts it out.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Has a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Barcola fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Le numéro 51. Le numéro 35.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Le numéro 14. Changement.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And he was quick to react. Kvaratskhelia chasing after it. Now that's well seen too. And here's Ramos. Fabian Ruiz. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Lee Kang-in tries a shot! Superb from Ramos! And that may just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Après 89 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
Paris Saint-Germain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's shifting through the gap. It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Kvaratskhelia.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. That's gone for a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. Trossard. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Fabian Ruiz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Couldn't squeeze it through. Doucouré. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very
decent hit! Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Now it's Mateta. He can run onto that. Well, now here's a good battle. There's the hit! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 14 el dorsal 14.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chouameni. Eze. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Brahim Diaz. Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Carvajal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eze. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Mendy. Richards has got himself a free kick. Eze. Mitchell. Well, played right into his path. It's a goal kick. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Mbappe. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde, pass somewhat off target. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Valverde. Quality ball. Decore. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Nketiah. Courtois will lay claim to that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Crystal Palace have a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Eze. Oh, he's been caught napping! Vinicius Junior. No way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mitchell. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Doucouré cuts it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's just beyond his reach. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Brahim Diaz. Valverde. Good read, needed to be. And no, that was never going to make it. Eder Militao. Valverde. Doucouré. That pass has been well intercepted. Chouameni. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quite...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Doucouré. Crystal Palace trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's onside. He's got away. And the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Brahim Diaz. Bout of passing here, really. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Aims beyond the defence. Look at the space, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's gone out for a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 22
Munoz.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Sarr.
10. Modric.
Now it's Sarr.
El dorsal 4.
Now it's Sarr.
Cambio de jugadores.
He's played him through. Eze. Here's found. He's had a shot. That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's beat. He's one-on-one. Now the finish. He's got a goal. Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
En el minuto 79, el
Well,
dorsal
it's an inspired
7.
substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3.
Both
El
sides then
dorsal
taking
2.
this chance to
El
turn to their
dorsal 8.
benches.
Serán sustituidos
So we have a
por
breakthrough.
el dorsal
Now how
18.
will things develop
El
from here?
dorsal 17.
I think the danger
El
for them now is
dorsal
fatigue.
6.
I think when the
Se va a
body
realizar
tires, the
un
mind
cambio
soon
de
follows,
jugadores.
so concentration is key from here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just the keeper to beat. Now it's tries a shot. He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And we have our very first corner. Header! And somehow he managed to miss it. Sarr. And he was quick to react. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, no joy this time. That's headed upfield. Bellingham is herring after that one. Camavinga. Lucas Vasquez.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Mitchell has it in a wide position. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Mitchell. Alaba. Camavinga. Bellingham. And that's a Vinicius Junior! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven,